Alright, we've made it. 2 weeks, 145 matches, 12 days of pure tennis drama. The 2025 US Open served up a grand slam of storylines. Sabalenka's successful title defense, the epic Alcaraz-Sinner rivalry, and unforgettable moments across all draws. This is the Daily Lens, US Open 2025 recap. First off, let's take a quick lap around the grounds of Flushing Meadows. The 145th edition of the US Open brought plenty of firsts. It was the first time that a woman won back-to-back titles here since Serena Williams in 2014. We saw our first 3-set final since 2018, and the men's draw played out exactly as expected. Well, except for that one little part where Carlos Alcaraz dethroned Novak Djokovic to become the new world number 1. But more on that later. Let's get into it. So the women's draw might have had a different champion, but there was no denying that Aryna Sabalenka was the player to beat heading into the final major of the year. Coming in with an impressive 32-4 record on hard courts in 2025, the Belarusian powerhouse wasn't just aiming to defend her title, she was looking to make history. After a smooth journey through the first week, Sabalenka's path got a little bumpy when she faced former French Open finalist Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova in round 4. Despite dropping the opening set, Sabalenka rallied to win in 3, but it was far from her best performance. Still, it was enough to send her through to her second straight US Open semifinal, where she encountered another formidable opponent, Ons Jabeur. Their previous encounters hadn't been easy, with Jabeur taking their last meeting in straight sets. But Sabalenka was determined to turn the tables. She did just that, proving too strong for Jabeur, winning 6-3, 6-3 in a commanding display. As for the other side of the bracket, Amanda Anisimova was enjoying a dream run of her own. Anisimova, who had never advanced past the 4th round at the US Open before this year, found herself in her first Grand Slam final thanks to some clutch performances, including a stunning upset over reigning Wimbledon champion Marketa Vondrousova in the quarterfinals. Then in the semis, she faced Madison Keys, whom she had beaten in the 4th round last year to reach her previous Grand Slam final. Anisimova kept her cool, overcoming a slow start to claim a 6-3, 6-1 victory and book her place in the title match. When these two squared off in the final, it was Sabalenka who came out on top, winning 6-3, 7-6 in a hard-fought battle. Sabalenka started strong, breaking Anisimov twice in the first set and racing to a 5-1 lead. Though Anisimov fought back, saving a set point and holding for 5-2, Sabalenka's powerful ground strokes proved too much, giving her the early advantage. The second set was a nail-biter, with both players trading blows. Now as for the men's final. Well, let's just say if you love your rivalries, then you were spoiled this fortnight. Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz produced a rematch of the Wimbledon final in the Arthur Ashe Stadium showpiece. And what a match it was. Both players under 24 years old went toe-to-toe in a thrilling 5-set encounter that spanned over 3 hours. But in the end, it was Alcaraz who edged out Sinner 7-6, 6-3, 6-7, 5-7, 6-4 to lift his second US Open crown and his 6th major overall. The first set was a tight affair, with neither player able to create any separation. In fact, the set could have gone either way. And it wasn't until the 13th game that Alcaraz finally made the breakthrough. He capitalized on Sinner's erratic play to earn a set point, which he converted with a forehand winner. From there, the momentum shifted. Alcaraz carried his form from the first set into the second, breaking Sinner twice and winning the set comfortably. But Sinner refused to go away quietly. He battled back to take the 3rd set in a tiebreaker, and then saved a break point in the 10th game of the 4th set to force Alcaraz into a tiebreaker. Sinner converted his first match point opportunity to level the match. However, Alcaraz dug deep, saving 2 more match points in the 10th game of the 5th set. He broke Sinner in the 12th game and held on to love to seal the victory. It wasn't just about the outcome. Both players left it all on the court, showcasing exceptional skill and athleticism. It was an exhibition of next-level tennis that had fans on the edge of their seats throughout. But it's not just about the final. The US Open served up plenty of surprises and upsets across all 4 rounds. Let's start with a shocking moment from the men's 3rd round, when defending champion Carlos Alcaraz took on Lloyd Harris. Just when it seemed Alcaraz was cruising to a routine victory, Harris stunned him by smashing a ball directly at the umpire chair. The incident left the umpire shaken but unharmed. But it didn't stop there. Harris went on to break Alcaraz's racket and was subsequently disqualified. But this wasn't a case of unsportsmanlike conduct. Harris's actions stemmed from frustration after Alcaraz successfully challenged a close call. Next, we can't talk about the US Open without mentioning the drama surrounding Daniil Medvedev. The fiery Russian number 3 seed had a meltdown in the fourth round against the unseeded Christopher O'Connell. After losing the first set, Medvedev began berating himself, kicking objects and slamming his racket. When his behavior continued, he was hit with a warning and eventually fined over $42,000 for his outburst. But beyond the tantrums, Medvedev's results made headlines. After defeating Alex de Minaur in the quarterfinals, Medvedev became the new world number 3, overtaking his idol, Roger Federer. Later, he lost to eventual champion Carlos Alcaraz in a 5-set thriller. Over in the women's draw, there was a different kind of controversy brewing. In round 1, American star Taylor Townsend took on Jelena Ostapenko, but the match was overshadowed by a bizarre dispute over warm-up rules. Ostapenko reportedly didn't like Townsend's use of a towel to wipe down the baseline and threw a tantrum, even threatening to forfeit the match. Eventually, Ostapenko calmed down and won in straight sets, but the incident left fans scratching their heads. In the doubles competition, the men's final was nothing short of epic. Top seeds Marcel Granollers and Horacio Zeballos faced a tough challenge from the Australian duo of Matthew Ebden and Max Purcell in a thrilling 3-set encounter. The first set went to a super tiebreaker with the Australians prevailing 7-6, 6-4. But Granollers and Zeballos bounced back, leveling the match with a 7-6 victory in the second set. The deciding set was a roller coaster ride with 6 breaks of serve, but it was the Spanish-Argentine partnership that held their nerve, winning 7-5 to claim the title. And let's not forget about the mixed doubles competition. Italy's Aryna and Vavasori made history by winning the first US Open mixed doubles title under the new format introduced this year. They defeated the American pair of Asia Muhammad and Jackson Withrow in straight sets. Now with the US Open wrapped up, the focus shifts to what's next. Sabalenka continues to assert her dominance on the Women's Tour and will be the player to beat in the upcoming tournaments. While the men's game welcomes a new world number 1, Alcaraz, the rivalry between him and Sinner promises to be a highlight of the rest of the season and beyond. Rising stars in the doubles categories also give us a glimpse of what the future holds for tennis. The future is bright, but for now, it's a wrap on the 2025 US Open, a tournament that once again lived up to its reputation as the grand finale of the Grand Slams. If you enjoyed this video, check out my US Open playlist for more insights and analysis. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for more daily lenses. Thanks for watching. Go check out my podcast and hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing.